So anyway, the piece I'm going to turn today is a bit of a colour piece. I've got a beech blank here, 8 inches across by 4E5mm thick, or just under an inch, just under 2 inches thick. So my plan is to turn this and then give it black on the base and then colour the top rim. It's going to be a decorative piece. It's not going to be a usable piece. It's going to be a decorative piece. And then what I'll do is, if we get a chance today, I'll give it some coats of lacquer. If not, I will lacquer further down, or I'll lacquer it ready to be shipped out. Good afternoon, Kevin Edwards. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming over. So that's the plan. So we'll get it in the chuck. I've already drilled a 63mm hole in the back with the force in a bit, so I can clamp it in the chuck. Because as we discussed on Thursday, I'm not too keen on worm screws, and I thought it was too small really to put a face plate on it, because obviously you're going to see the screw holes when you turn it. So that is the plan. So let's get this camera changed. So start off, I'm going to round it because it's a little bit out of shape. This is another blank that the lovely Keith from Circle Woods gave me the other weekend. So I thought I'd make use of it for this giveaway. So hopefully we can get a nice looking piece that someone's going to be happy with. I think the colour choices I'm going to go with are black, yellow and red on the top, just to give it a bit of a brighty colour. So like I said, I'm just going to round this off to start with. Get it nice and round. Nice and dry. So we're nice and round now. We'll find our centre spot and get our mortise in the bottom. So as always, if you've got any questions, guys, put question before your question, please.
Who from Wouldn't It Be Nice has popped in?
Who, sorry?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. And we've got Sandra Leonard as well in.
Very nice to see all these nice people in. And spray the whole thing with the extraction on. And I'll give it a couple of coats so we get a nice deep colour. So there's the yellow. So just get a bit of tissue, take this out of here. Benefit we're using the light colour first is two things. Darker colour will go over a light colour, bonus. And the other thing is you ain't got to keep cleaning your gun out all the time, which is even a better bonus. So we're going to go for flame red next, I think. No, actually, yeah, let's try flame red. So I want this to go sort of black feather on the edge here, from red into orange into yellow, and then we'll do a little bit of a black on the edge here as well, just so that gives a little bit of definition. So with the red, I'm going to bring it in from about here outwards. To about there, because we've got a an orange to put in there as well. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of the red. And we'll get some burnt orange. We'll just put a thin line in there of burnt orange. And try and feather that into the red.
DIY Dark Matters, come on.
Hi Dark, how are you, sir? So we want black now.
Dr. Bob wants to know if he's sinning.
Sinning? Why?
Watching a church service online on one monitor and you on the other at the same time. Does that make him a sinner?
Not in my eyes, Dr. Bob. So a bit of black in there, and then I just want a little bit of black on there.
Alpha said, instead of meth, try Boots pre-electric shave lotion.
That'd be worth trying. So I'm just going to gently feather that in.
DIY said no. Remember, Jesus was a carpenter. I bet he's watching too.
So I think what I need to do is just bring a little bit more orange into there, and I think we'll be about right. Just put a little bit more black in here, so it's a bit darker. And the good thing is, if you hold your gun this way, you get a little bit of overspray onto the yellow to give you that sort of feathered in look. You don't get the solid line. And the same here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but if you look on the edge here, you don't get a solid line, you get like an overspray line, so it's sort of dusting in. With which is a nice effect rather than just a solid line all the time.
Simon Rourke has come on.
Hi Simon, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming over. So I'm just going to take that out there. I'm just going to put a little bit more red in there. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put a little bit more orange in first. Just blow that through so we get the orange and not black. Now, this is what they call modern art. So I'm just going to put a little bit more orange in, not a lot, just a little tiny bit. And then I'll put a little bit of red over that as well. Then that should just give us a fading in. So we'll just put a little bit of red over it. And I think we'll be about there. I put a red on. And I'm going to call that, I think actually I'm just going to feather that orange just a little bit more into there. What have I got here? Red. The orange I want. Just going to feather that orange in a little bit more, I think, because there's a little bit too much yellow on there.
For anyone that's just come on, don't forget SK is doing a competition for his 2,000 subscribers giveaway. First person drawn will win the bowl that he's done today, a t-shirt and a mug.
So that's why I started turning.
Dr. Bob said it looks like a black hole, including the event horizon.
Yeah, it does, don't it, actually?
Colin Roberts said get Darren and Hollow form it. Wooden has asked, right, the man of crafts, he said, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I have to go. Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it very much. Take care, be safe and have fun.
Thank you very much for coming over, Floyd. Hope your project goes well, sir, and look forward to seeing it.
I never know whether JP's comments are taking the mick.
Yeah, most probably. That's JP for you.
He put, ooh, I like the idea of flicking Joe Sonia paint.
Try and buff this out. And hopefully that should bring in...
Clark said that's awesome. His wife is his best friend as well.
Yeah, they always say behind a good man is a good woman. So we just gently fade this out. Or polish this out. And that should just enhance the grain a little bit. And like I say,
JP said that was a serious comment, lol. Still not convinced, JP.
And what we'll do is we'll hollow the inside of this. Well, not hollow. Oh, actually, I might do a little bit of hollow form on it. I'm not going to do a lot because it's getting in and sand it. But I might just have a go at doing a bit of hollow form on it. Inside. Then we're going to do the back as well. So just give it a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes. Spin it. And then give it another cut. piece. Really is nice. The embellishing wax just brings it to life. Really does bring it to life. It's nice. Like I say, a decorative piece. It's not a usable piece. It's a decorative piece.
The colour on screen don't give it justice.
No, don't. The colour on the screen. I'll as soon as I've re-lacquered it, I'll take some photographs of it and stick it up, because the actual colour on the screen doesn't do it justice at all. It does not do it justice at all. It does actually look.